How do? Welcome. My name's Anna. I'm so glad you're here. Hope you're having a good day. I usually talk about makeup on this channel. At least that's what I've done so far, mostly. A little bit of hair and dress up. But today I have, and I like indie makeup a lot. It's not exclusively indie makeup, but today it is. And this won me over. This Cradled in Ice palette by Fantasy Cosmetica. I love Fantasy Cosmetica's vibe, the whole thing. It's very like magical, I don't know. I mean, I think it's got kind of a D&D, like a Dungeons and Dragons thing. I don't know that much about Dungeons and Dragons. I played like a Dungeons and Dragons type of game that somebody had written once, like 15 years ago, and I really enjoyed that. But other than that, I don't know that much about it, but it definitely has like this magic feel. Like there's wizards and dragons, and I'm trying to think of the palettes. Mage, bard, druid. So anyways, kind of nature and magic. I think it's cool. I like it. Also, they just seem super cool, like chill, like I don't know, just a good vibe, just a good people. Anyways, so the palette looks like this, and I love this color story, because you've got like super natural shades right here, and then I love me some pinks, and then there's some blues. I like blue eyeshadow. I'm curious to see how those work out. Anyways, and then some shimmers, and then I was captured by this. Like I don't know, I just like it. I like the whole thing. I love dragons. I'm a fan of Ursula Le Guin. And there's a series with Ged, which I think, anyways, I can't think of what it's called. It's like, there's a certain series, and it's definitely about like there's dragons, and I don't know, there's certain themes about it, and I think dragons represent, it's like power, but it's like, I am not making any sense. It's early. I don't know if you can tell. I think my voice sounds different in the morning. And my face is a little puffier. So anyways, it's early, so I might not be making as much sense in this video as well, not that I make a lot of sense in a lot of my videos, but anyway. Also with this collection, some brushes, okay, came out with this collection. And I'm a little bit frustrated with myself. This was totally my fault. This was not the brand. This was me. Anyways, I did get a couple brushes. And they're like a mountain landscape with a dragon on them. They're navy blue. I loved like the way they looked. But I accidentally ordered the wrong ones. Like, not exactly accidentally, but I kind of meant to order the E1 and the E3 because they looked small, and I wanted to try small brushes. That was the whole point. And I accidentally ordered the biggest eye brush, and this one. It had to do with the way they were laid out in the photo, I think online, and I just wasn't paying attention. You can actually see the number of the brushes like on the website, like how they're laid out, and I like went in the wrong order from the picture and ordered the wrong brushes. But anyway, I got the E6 and the E4. E6 and the E04. This one might be okay. This one is going to be really big for my eye. But, I mean, they're pretty. They're pretty. They're large, which I was warned. I saw a review that said they were large, and I didn't listen because I was like, I'm going to get the two smallest ones. Well, no, I didn't do that. Anyways, I'm going to use these today. We're going to see how it goes. I'm going to begin with some swatches. I haven't swatched these at all, so this is a first impression, and we'll see how it goes. So the first shade is looks like a duochrome. It's called Frost. Might be a multi-chrome. Ooh, that feels nice. It feels very soft. There's like kind of magenta to like a bluish green. I only have one other palette from this brand, and it was their very first palette, the first version of the Druid palette, and I think the artwork has been changed since, but I have the very first palette, and I really liked it. I loved the color story. I thought that the formula was good. I haven't used it in a couple of months, but yeah, I remember really liking that one. And so yeah, I've been wanting to try more, but I've been on kind of a low buy, but this one really just, I don't know, it caught me. And there's another reason that it caught me, and that'll be another video. But anyways, for today, we're going to continue swatching. I need to get to the point because I do have to be somewhere. Okay, Glacial, sort of a mid-tone blue matte. Oh, I feel like these blues really match my little dress. That's cute. All right. And then Crystal is another sort of blue to pink, but it looks a little deeper than that last shimmer. That one feels more gritty. Like it's got more texture to it than the last one. But yeah, it's a little deeper. I'm gonna go with a little lighter look today because I want to try to wear it where I'm going. And I just don't want to draw that much attention to myself. Okay, Frozen is a lighter blue than the last one. Almost like a cornflower blue. Verging on periwinkle. That's nice. It's almost like a grayish tone to it. And then Treasure also looks like a duochrome. I can't quite tell. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. Huh. Okay, that one feels a little bit more textured too, but not quite as much as that. I like that shade. Wow, that's really beautiful. I can't tell whether that's a duochrome or not. It's a bit of a textured formula for sure. It's like chunky. Can you hear the squirrels outside my window? Like frittering about. They're cute. All right, and then I have a navy blue called Nest. It feels super soft. It's matte. Ooh, I love navy blue. Ooh. Heyo. This palette's pretty. I like the color story a lot. I think blue and pink are kind of my favorite colors. I would say gray is probably my ultimate favorite color, but I love blues and pinks. They just speak to me. I don't know. They put me in a certain mood. Okay. Hatchling is this beautiful pink. I love it. I feel like this was like my favorite color when I was a little kid. That's pretty. And then this is called Adore. And it's a matte, oops, whoops, oh well. Matte, kind of brown. What is that? It's like a brownish clay color. It's like a clay, but like not quite so orange. And then Embrace is another shimmer. I sort of switched the palettes. orientation. I hope that wasn't too confusing. So again, this is Embrace. And that looks, I think that's a shimmer. I don't think there's, I don't know, it's almost like it's got a darker, deep brown base with a bit of a sort of light, like pinkish wine shimmer to it. And then a sort of neutral shade called Hideaway, like a neutral brown. Yeah, that's definitely a cooler color than this one. All right, and then lastly, oh, I skipped Snuggle, I think. Did I? I did. I skipped Snuggle. Okay, Snuggle. Looks like a duochrome. It's another, it's kind of got that pink to blue vibe. And it's sort of like in between. It's like there's this pinkish to blue, and then there's this one, which has a little bit deeper, like base pinkish color to it. And then this is almost more of a brown base color. But it looks really magenta from my angle. So yeah, they're all like pink to blue. Even this one has like kind of a pink to blue vibe in a certain way, but like a little bit more silver in it. I don't know, this is a cool palette. I like it. Okay, and then last but not least, Layer is the deepest brown. This looks like velvet. Ooh, oh, heyo, that's beautiful. I think, wow, that looks like cake to me, like chocolate cake or like red velvet chocolate cake. Or like, I don't know, it looks like velvet. Why does that look like velvet? That looks beautiful. Okay. So relatively mid to deep tones, I'd say. There's this shade, which is a little lighter, and kind of this one. The shimmers are all, I think, a little bit on the darker toned side. Okay, so let's do a look with this. Zoom in. And maybe we'll move it up a little bit. Make sure my eyes stay in frame. Like I said, I don't want to do anything too exciting today, so I think I'm gonna go with the pink side of things today, and I want to start with this shade called Adore, and just throw that through my whole crease. And I guess I will take Layer in the outer corner, but I'm just gonna put the tiniest amount and then blend it out. So just putting some pigment down. And then taking that same brush that I used first and blending that around that deeper shade. That blended out really nicely, I think. I really like that deep brown. I think it's so pretty. Okay, I want to take Hideaway and use that sort of in between, just right here, to try to deepen that up just a little. I feel like that was deeper on than it was in the pan a little bit. Kind of blend that out again. Yeah, this is already getting a little more dramatic than I was wanting to go for today, but like I said, I think this palette does seem to be a bit more mid to deep tones. They're very pigmented and they blend out a lot. Okay, I think for my lid, I want to use Crystal, which was this one, kind of on the outer half, blending into the deeper shades in the corner. That looks really pretty. And then Treasure. I really like this shade. I think it's really pretty. And I'm going to try to use that for the rest of my lid and actually cover up or, you know, kind of blend it into that other shade. Oh yeah, that's pretty. This is applying pretty easily too. All right, I like that. Those shimmery shades are pretty. All right, I'm gonna use this Hatchling, this light pink, and I want some just in this inner portion to brighten that up a bit. And I'm not gonna dip into that again, but I'm just gonna kind of take whatever excess and put that on my brow bone. All right, I'm gonna finish up my makeup and I'll be back for the like inner corner and under eye area. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a super simple lower lash line, which is usually what I do. And I'm gonna start with Hideaway, kind of on the outer third, I'd say. I do like that shade a lot. I like the shades in this. I think the colors are very beautiful. Okay, and then I want to use Hatchling, this pink. I love this pink. This is my jam. I'm gonna do that on the inner half and then blending it into that deeper shade on the outside. And then I'm gonna use that in the inner corner as well. And for some mascara, and here's the finished look. I like this palette. I think it's really pretty. I think it's definitely going to go high drama pretty quickly. I think it's gonna be difficult to get a subtle look with this, which I don't think this is meant to be a subtle palette, but I thought maybe I could get a little bit more subtle look, and I feel like it went pretty high drama pretty quick. I think it's really beautiful. I do think that it was easy to work with. I like the formula. A little goes a long way. It's easy to blend out, but it also will blend very far. It's extremely pigmented, so keep that in mind. It's certainly, I don't want to say that it's not like beginner friendly, but it's not going to be as easy. You know, there are some formulas that are just a little bit more sheer, and you can, as you blend them out, they sort of disappear a little bit more. This one like goes a long way before you're going to be able to like see that disappearing or whatever. So handle with care, I would say. It's pretty dramatic. I love this lid shade. I think it's really beautiful. I don't think it's particularly unique to my collection. I don't know that any of these are. I think this is a beautiful, gorgeous brown. A lot of these shades are just absolutely beautiful, and I think it's well curated. I like the color story a lot. I might have liked one really light shimmer shade for like an inner corner highlight, but that's, you know, that's not that important. I can get that with highlighter. So and I feel like that's missing from a lot of palettes for me, and maybe it's just because I'm pretty fair complected. Anyways, I think it's a really pretty palette. I didn't use the brushes today, so that'll be for another video. There's definitely one other video I want to do with this, and perhaps I can do another one trying out the brushes. Maybe I'll get those other 2 smaller brushes. Anyways, I like it. I think it's pretty, and I think I will attempt to just wear this today, and hopefully it won't draw too much attention. I don't know. It looks not quite as dramatic from like my monitor. It's actually a mirror that's just, anyways, whatever, from far away. But when I look up close, it's really dramatic. But I think it's really pretty. I think it blended out nice. The colors are beautiful. They're very flattering on my eye color and skin tone. Yeah, I dig this palette. I like it. I think it's really pretty. I like the artwork. I like the vibe. I really like Fantasy Cosmetica, everything that I know about them and have experience with their products, which hasn't been a lot, but certainly good impressions all around. So I'm glad I picked this up. Oh, one other little silly thing I wanted to mention that I thought was really cute is there's this card that comes in the package that has like a whole thing about dragons. And I just thought it was very cute. And I enjoyed that. It was just a fun little extra thing. So that's the video today. Thanks for being here. Let me know if you picked this up. I'm curious to what you think of the brushes. And if you were a normal sized person with a normal sized face, do you like these brushes? I haven't even used them yet, so I have no opinion other than I'm a little bit mad at myself for getting brushes that were not what I thought I was getting. But again, that was my fault. 100% my fault. Okay, anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side alive. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we keep on the sunny side alive.